Welcome back. This is the Virtual Reality Gremlin. And in this video, we're going to go over programming your very own first profile. So if you click on the Edit a Profile button, you will see that it comes pre-installed with some basic functionality to help you learn how to use voice tech. I hope that you use this and experiment around with it, figure out how voice tech does some of the things that it's doing. But for today's video, we're going to go ahead and close out of that and create our very own. We're going to click on the More Profile Action button. We're going to create a new profile. For the purposes of this video, I'm going to call it Voice Attack Training. And we're going to click Done. And we have our new profile. We're going to click on Edit a Profile button. That brings up our new thing. You can create new profiles or you can import commands. We're going to go ahead and create a new command. And we're going to call it Good Morning. You put a semicolon behind a spoken command. You can change that to, you can add additional functionality. So I can say hello. If I say any of these words, it should execute the command. So the next thing I want it to do is we're going to program other. We're going to go to sounds. We're going to say something text to speech. All right, so it brings up the text to speech window. And you can see you can change that to any of the functionality windows within Voice Tech just right there. We're going to type in good. Okay, that's the text that it's going to turn into speech. You can select the voice type that you're going to use. Based off of your region, you should have different voices. You can change the volume and the speed. So default is set to 0. So let's go ahead and start that.
Good morning, VR Gremlin.
That's about the right speed that we want. Use speech synthesis markup language. Wait for the speech to complete before continuing command. Yes. This completes all current playing text-to-speech. Yes. And we're going to click OK. So now that command's in there. Let's go ahead and click OK again. Oops. I must have a blank entry. Yes, I do. So I'm going to delete that. I'm also going to add in a description, call this Good Morning, Greetings. And we're going to make a category for it called Pleasantries. Okay, and you'll understand what these do later on as we add more and more commands to our profile. So I can set this up to allow other commands to be executed while this one is running. Yes, because I may have that need in some of the applications that we'll be running. I can set a minimum confidence level between 0 and 100. So what this is if the confidence of your spoken command is set to a specific level, if it doesn't reach that threshold, the command will not execute. So we'll play with that further on in the videos, but for today I'm just going to leave it as it is. You can send this command to specific windows, such as the active window, and that's where we're going to do it right now. Or we can set it up to run to any particular window that we have open. All right. Now let's go ahead and unclick that. You can stop the command if the target window focus is lost. So if your active window, let's say, is your text editor, and for whatever reason you clicked on your internet browser, the command won't function until you click back on to the text editor. Set it up as a full command, command prefix or command suffix, and we'll go into further detail on this in another video. And you can set up how often or how frequently this command will repeat itself. We're only going to have it do it once. So you click OK, and your command should appear here, your category and your greetings. And down at the bottom, you have the ability to sort by lists. And we have 3 commands. And that's 1, that's 2, and that's 3. That's how voice tech separates them. And we're going to click Done. Okay, so now when we say good morning.
Good morning, VR Gremlin.
Hi. Hi.
Good morning, VR Gremlin.
And you can see the confidence level there is different. Hello.
Good morning, VR Gremlin.
And so based off of that confidence level will cause whether that thing will execute or not. So I'm going to turn on disregard or show unrecognized items. Hello.
Good morning VR Gremlin.
Hi.
Good morning VR Gremlin.
Good afternoon. And you can see it didn't even recognize the wording. Good morning.
Good morning VR Gremlin.
So you can use that confidence level to establish thresholds for when certain commands will fire. I'm going to go ahead and turn that back off. We just see the commands there that have fired. And I'm going to go ahead and clear the log. Okay, so let's take this one step further. Let's add some additional commands to it. We're going to open that specific command back up, and we're going to add in a key press. We're going to ask it to type in the number 1 and release it. And it's going to hold it for 0.2 seconds and then release it. Okay, and we'll press OK. That command is going to happen at the same time that the speech recognition is going on. I think we want to put in a little bit of a delay, so we're going to add a pause. And you can set the pause for whatever number of seconds you want. We're going to go for 1.5 seconds for delay and add that in. And you can move that line of command up in between, so that way you get the delay. Okay, that's set up. It's still in the pleasantries, but we're going to change this a little bit. We're going to set an active window. No, we want it to go to a specific window. And that window is not open at the moment, so let's go ahead and click OK and cause that window to open. So I put up a test sheet, just a regular text pad sheet. I'm going to go ahead and open that up. So this will be our active window. So let's go back into the commands. All right, we're going to go back down to the command list. We're going to look here again. I should be able to see it. There it is, voice attack test sheet, notepad. We're going to set it to that. All right, we're going to click OK. We're going to click done. Okay, so let's go ahead and give the command a go. Good morning.
Good morning VR Gremlin.
And you can see since it's not the active window, there it goes, it fired. All right, so that was due to the pause. So you don't actually have to have your text pad as the active window. You just need to wait for the pause to go through and then it'll fire. Hello.
Good morning VR Gremlin.
And there's the other one. So as long as there's a delay in there, it's going to wait that defined amount of time before it puts in your command. All right, let's take it a step further. Let's say I want it to type something for me when I give it a command. So we're going to go back down here, and we're going to open up quick input, and we're going to tell it what we want it to type. Okay, so we now have a quick input. I'm going to type 1, and it's going to type in this. But I want to put in another delay because I don't want it getting all messed up. So we're going to put in a pause. We're going to add in a 5.0 second delay, but it's going to put that in the same line. So I want to do something a little bit more. So I'm going to go back up here, add in another key press. I'm going to press enter and put that in there. And I'm going to move that up so it's above the quick input line. But I'm also going to add in another delay so I don't have any confusion between pressing that button and the next one being pressed. We're going to add in a 0.2 second delay. We're going to move that up to between, press the 1 key and press the enter key. We're going to move this pause for 5 seconds between the two of them, and then we'll put in our quick text. All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next function test. Good morning.
Good morning VR Gremlin.
So there's our 1.5 second wait. I pressed enter. We're waiting for 5 seconds, and there you go. It's typing in the command. So this can be used for any kind of streamer or written command, such as you're playing a game and you want to type in a very quick and often used phrase in your command. You can give it a simple voice command and cause it to fire in your chat window if you program it accordingly on how you enter normal text into your chat window. All right, with that bit of programming done, we're going to take it to the next level and have the computer type what we say to it. For the purposes of brevity on this show, I'm not going to go through how I programmed it all. I'm just going to show you the actual commands, and you can copy them as you see fit. So I gave it the commands to say start dictation or start recording. I told it to clear the dictation buffer, and that clears out any text or speech that I had said previously, so it doesn't think that as take that information as dictation and type it in as text. And then I have it start the dictation mode, which means anything that I say afterwards will be recorded and transposed as text. Then to close that command and to get it to type for me, I typed in the command, type my message. Put a semicolon after it just so we're always using good practices. And then you're going to type in set the Windows clipboard to, and that command can be found under voice attack. And you go down under Windows and you set a text value to Windows clipboard. And the actual reasoning for using these commands are explained in the voice attack instruction manual. I won't go into too much detail on it, but it causes it to type exactly what I say. Then you're going to press down the left control key and hold it. Press the V key for 0.2 seconds and release it, and release the left control key, which is your basically your paste functionality in Windows. And you're going to press the enter key to get it to drop it to the next line. And then you're going to press pause, and you're going to tell it to stop dictation mode. Okay, so let's give it a test. Start recording. Hello, and welcome to my show. Type my message. And as you can see, since I didn't put in a return beforehand, it just added it onto the same line. And that's okay, because based on the program that you're using, you're going to add in the additional functionality of how to open that text chat channel, as well as how to close that text chat channel. And I'm not going to go into how to do that because it's different for various programs. But you can see that it recorded everything here that I said. So let's go ahead and take it and test it one more time. I'm going to go ahead and drop a line just to make sure that it's good to go. Start recording. This is a basic test of speech to text functionality using voice attack software. Type my message. And you can see that it kind of gets it close. It copied my message because I said that too close to the ending of this. So let's go ahead and test it again and try and give it a little bit more space at the end before I give it the command to execute. Start recording. Okay, set it too slow and it didn't work. Start recording. This is a basic test of speech to text functionality using voice attack software. Type my message. Okay, so for whatever reason, it's copying that last command as part of the text. So let's try it one more time and see if we can get it to work. Again, and you can see that it didn't record everything. Start recording. This is a basic test of speech-to-text functionality using voice attack software. Type my message. And again, it didn't keep up with it. Type my message. But you can see that it's trying to. So the more training you give your computer with its speech recognition software built into the Windows or Apple, whatever you're using, you'll get better results over time. All right, that concludes this lesson. Thank you very much for your time.